What's up, inflatable enthusiast here, and today's review is on the Gemmy 2023 10-foot wide BJ's exclusive airborne inflatable Grinch sled scene. So, like I said in my Elf on the Shelf review a little while ago, I got a few 2023 designs after the season, obviously because I did a classic display this past year, and I thought we got some really good designs in 2023, for Christmas especially. And this was one of my favorites, especially out of like the Grinch designs. We got some pretty good Grinch designs this year. Like this one and like the scene with the tree and stuff like that. And there's a few more that I just can't think about right now. But yeah, this one was from BJ's, and BJ's lineup this past year, in my opinion, personally, I think it sucked. I didn't like any other design in their lineup besides this one. The Luck Santa was boring, and his eyes were too cutesy. The Disco Snowman just had way too much going on, and I did not like the color of that. And then the Woodland Critters scene is like something straight out of My Little Pony. And then the reindeer was just a worse version of my fuzzy reindeer that I did a review on a few years back. So this was the only design that BJ's had this year that really stood out to me, and it was really, really cool. And I wanted to, go to BJ's and see it in person for myself, but I never got the chance to do that because this one sold out like very, very fast in my local BJ's, which is surprising because this thing was really expensive. The original price was like $229. Obviously with BJ's though, it decreased to like $179 within like a week or so. They usually do that with all their designs. They decrease the prices very rapidly, which is good. But yeah, this one had a lot going on, but it also isn't too much. Like I'd say the Disco Snowman had way too much going on. This one I feel like it's a perfect amount. It has shiny material all over it, and it has micro LED lights and animation, but it's not like over the top, and I think it looks really, really nice. But then again, I haven't seen this in person for myself, so I don't exactly know how I'm going to like it. So yeah, anyways, without further ado, I'll take it out and we'll finally, we'll see. So here's the front of the box. We got the new 2023 Grinch box art, which I love. Got the Grinch scene, animated airborne inflatable with the Grinch right there. I love that they use the Grinch font and like ornaments all around to showcase the item. So you got BJ's exclusive shiny metallic accents and LED micro lights. And then 10 feet wide, and Max's head turns. And then the Grinch logo up there, Dr. Seuss. So yeah, and on this side, got the Grinch hand holding an ornament. It says the same thing. And then the background is like a bunch of Grinch heads, which I think is really cool. And then on the back here, you got the Grinch again. Got the picture of the inflatable here, but no height comparison for some reason. And then again, BJ's exclusive, a little Santa hat, and then 2023 Gemmy Industries. And then on this side, it's the same as the other, but it has Max, which I actually really, really like. So yeah, anyways, I already opened this up and everything right here. Got the silky white bags again. I don't really care. It's the same to me. Steak pack, instructions. So yeah, like I said, I haven't seen anything about this inflatable at all, not even a video or anything. So I'll be curious to see the details, like the animation, the lights, and the fan. I hope it has either a 125 or a 200. For the size of it, I think it should. So yeah, anyways, we'll go take this out, take a look, and inflate it. All right, it might be hard to get the camera to pick it up, but as you can see there, it actually has a YEF 200, which is great. Perfect. Because you always want the better fans, honestly. Even if the inflatable isn't huge, you want to have better fans if the inflatable has animation and stuff like that, and a lot going on. So this is definitely a plus. Again, like I said, BJ's is typically really good with fans and animation and stuff like that. So I'm glad they're continuing to give us, good quality items. So anyways, I'll go plug this in and we'll inflate it. Alrighty, here we go. So already I'm seeing that the mixed media is only on one side of the inflatable, unfortunately, but I'm not really surprised about stuff like that anymore. It's just the norm now. But as long as it looks good from the front, that's all that really matters. So still going up. Alrighty, so let me just push it back. This thing is huge. Alrighty, so here it is. Yeah, this thing is way bigger than I expected. This thing is massive. Even with that YEF 200, it took a good like 20 seconds to inflate. So yeah, this thing is awesome though. It's way better in person. I wish I could have seen this in the store, but you know, at least I'm seeing it now. So right off the bat, I have a complaint already, but it's pretty minor. Somehow the leash coming from the Grinch's hand onto Max's collar came unstitched, and it's held on right here on his finger, as you can see, and it's a whole seam, it's a whole line of stitching. So I don't know how this came off. It's not like it was just held on with one piece of string like they usually do. Those can snap off pretty easily, but it was a whole line of stitching. So I don't know, that's kind of annoying. But I can fix it. It's not that big of a deal. And honestly, I don't really like where they put it either on his finger. I might stitch it up here underneath his hand so it actually looks like he's holding it. But yeah, Max looks great. Just brush him off a little bit. His head moves side to side. It moves a little bit too much that way. I might have to slide the fabric a little bit, but that can be fixed. So yeah, I'm glad, honestly, they gave Max the head animation and not the Grinch, because, I don't know, I like it better. I think it looks better. So yeah, as far as inflation goes, this thing absolutely wants to explode. Like, extraordinary inflation. It really inflates amazing. I'm just fixing the ribbons here on the presents and stuff like that. The mixed media fabric, I do like it. I think it's a little bit overdone, and there's not enough like variety, but I do think it's good at the same time. The only thing I would change is I would make the Grinch's outfit red, like the red fuzzy, well, not red, it is red. I would make the Grinch's outfit like a red fuzzy material, like how they did with the Luxe Santa on their other, you know, one of the only other inflatables at BJ's lineup this year. I think that would have looked better instead of like the shiny metallic fabric. The metallic fabric, however, though, looks great on the presents. So I would have kept it on that. It looks like real wrapping paper, which is cool. This one present, the ribbon and the fabric on this present is like the oily like fabric. I don't know what they call it, but they used it on like a snowman a few years ago. Yeah, it looks really ugly on the snowman, but for this it works because, like I said, it looks shiny. It makes it look like real wrapping paper. And then same thing for the tree with the Grinch. I wish they made it like a green fuzzy material instead of the shiny. But other than that, they could have kept they can keep the bag like that. I think that it looks good on the bag. You can see the micro LEDs that outline the sled. I think that looks really, really cool. And then for some reason, I'm noticing at the top, the star has an LED in it. I don't know why. I think it's because they couldn't fit a C7 up there. But to be honest, I'd rather nothing than an LED because I just hate the looks of those LEDs and they burn out so easily. The Grinch's face, I don't mind it. It's like different than the typical Grinch face that they do. I know they've used a similar face to this on a few smaller Grinch inflatables and it makes him look cross-eyed. For this one, though, I think it looks okay. I don't think it looks that bad. You know, it makes it look like he's looking straight. Then again, though, I don't know why they didn't just use the typical Grinch face. I'm glad that they're trying to switch it up a little bit, though. So, I don't know. I don't know where I stand, really, with it. It's good, but it's just different. But that doesn't mean it's bad, so I don't know. And then Max obviously looks perfect. So, yeah, you saw the backside while it was inflating, but as you can see on the tree and the present sack, there is no mixed media fabric. It does continue on the back of the Grinch and the presents though, which is good, but you know, nothing there unfortunately. So for zippers, I've seen 3 zippers so far. There's one on the back of Max, one down by the fan, and then there was a black one somewhere on the bottom of the sled. I want to see if I can flip this and find it. So yeah, there's one there by the fan, and then you have another one literally right here. I'm not sure what the purpose of that is. It's kind of pointless to put it there. I would have put one maybe like here or something like that. I don't know why they put one there. Maybe easier to access the micro LEDs, but you can't really replace those, and you could literally just use the fan zipper, which is right here. So I don't know, but yeah, 3 zippers. So I guess the only thing left to do is take a look at it in the dark. Alrighty, so here it is in the dark, and this thing lights up pretty awesome. The only part of the inflatable you really can't see are the presents. And I don't see why they couldn't have put maybe 1 or 2 C7s in the blue or the purple one. I wouldn't expect them to do the yellow one because it's like it's tucked all the way back there. But it's not a big deal. You can see the tree perfectly fine. The LED and the light, the LED light in the star lights that up good. And honestly, it doesn't look that bad because it matches with the white micro LEDs. So honestly, the tree topper doesn't look too bad. The Grinch lights up great. Max lights up great. The only problem is you can't really see his head. But I actually, when I first inflated this, the C7 was tied up into his head, but the string wasn't long enough, so it was tugging down on like where it was tied up by his ears and stuff, I think, and it didn't look good. So you can't see the animation too well, but he's not like invisible. You can still see him pretty good. Yeah, but anyways, this thing lights up great. I highly recommend this thing. If you can somehow find this online from resellers, I know I'm doing this review late, like I said earlier in the video. So, yeah. But anyways, that's pretty much it for this review. I'm the Inflatable Enthusiast, and I'll see you guys next time.